Welcome back, everybody, to the Big Al podcast. I'm your host, Big Al. This is episode 17. Thanks for tuning in. Let's get started. Let's get started. I don't have the vid, y'all. That was just a moment of weakness. Welcome back. I on my social medias, I changed when I do the little promotional video that I have like the name and everything. I changed it from like Tuesdays and Fridays to just twice a week or something like that, where I say like new videos twice a week or something, because I don't determine. I don't know what days I want to put it on no more. I just know it's gonna be twice a week. But yeah, I just changed that. I hope y'all doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually a little hungry. I did just eat the rest of my leftovers. I went to this new Mexican place the other day. I guess they were a Mexican place. And I had what I had? Not some quesadillas, some steak. I forgot what it was. Fajitas, that's what it was. Steak fajitas. Thank you, God. Steak fajitas. It was okay. And I say it was okay because like they didn't have no seasoning on there for real. Like it was dry. Not it just lacked luster. Like you gotta season your vegetables. I don't even think the steak was really seasoned. It was too well done because it's hard to like chew. Like I like my stuff like medium or like medium well. Mainly kind of medium. I like it medium, but yeah, them beans look like they came from the can. The rice was just plain. 6 out of 10. Like it's 6 out of 10. Like it worked for what it was. I feel like I could have got a little more steak though, but 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Plus it was fresh. Well, fresh. I don't know. The beans didn't look fresh. The rice didn't look that fresh. It looked like they was just like they got out the pan. Where they warm up the stuff at. Um, the steak was fresh though. The vegetables were. You could tell. You could tell with those. But I wouldn't go back though. That's just me. Like this coworker recommended it to me because he used to work there, and I was like, I go on the whim. Why not? You know, why not? Nah, I'm cool on that. I'm cool on them. I won't blast their name out though because I don't like doing that. Unless they really like had horrible service, which they didn't. They had really good service. It's just food lackluster. It's crazy for a Mexican place. They ate the food lackluster, but I don't know. But yeah, I'm still kind of hungry. We don't have no cereal. Shame. Um, Let me tell you, my day was pretty good. It was my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, mom! If you be listening. Um, we went to the mall. We was at the mall for like 4 hours, dog. It was just a lot. She wanted to get her birthday outfit, and I had to pick up her gift there. I was gonna return it, but then we just ended up like, yeah, she still kept it, because it was her birthday, and she might as well kept that. But we had to like, but then she tried it on. It was too small. It was like a bracelet. It was too small, and we had to go get another size up. But the one store didn't have that, or they didn't do exchanges. They just did. I don't know. Their system was weird at that store, but the other store, you could do anything over there. You could do returns, exchanges, anything over there. So we had to wait in that line, and then get in that line, and then walked around the wall. Then we went to go eat at the mall, and it was just a lot, but it was fun because I had spent some time with my mom. I haven't had some mother or son time in a minute, so that was cool. You always gotta take time for your family. Mothers, fathers, take time for your family. Father's Day was just the other day. What was today? Yeah, it was just the other day. Um, I worked till like 5, and then we went out at 8. And yeah, my dad is like a simple dude, so he don't like do like he don't need a lot of like my mom don't need like the whole grand scheme, but it's like he real simple with it. Like it's just I guess he just spend time with us. That's cool. Uh, he already told me what he wanted. He wanted some sandbags, and I just bought them off Amazon, and yeah, You know something? I'm kind of upset, but I'm kind of not that I didn't order nothing. I haven't ordered anything from Amazon from like in like 3 weeks. Like I haven't. My dad still has, but I haven't ordered nothing in like a good minute. I just been really trying to save my money lately. And but it was Prime Day, like yesterday and the day before, it was Prime Day, and I didn't get anything. Mainly because like I did look on there, and I was like, there's nothing that I really need at the moment. You know, I kind of have everything the way I want it. There is two things I would get, but they're kind of up there in the price. But it's a different lens. Like I like this lens, but I want to get one that kind of is a little wider. You know, I'm at 35. I want to get like a 24, but the one I'm trying to get is like so sought after that like it go for like 700 and up, and I'm like, man, I gotta save up for that. And then there's this other thing. It would help with the podcast. It would like liven up the podcast a bit. It's called the Rodecaster Pro, and so it's essentially this like box, and it has different functions. It have different like sound pads you could do, so I could implement different sounds like cheering, applause, laughter, like anything. And I won't have to use an interface. I could just use the Rodecaster, and I could just record on there, and then I could upload the file to the computer, and I could just load it and upload it on, the on Anchor, and then how I do on YouTube and everything. It would simplify it a lot, and I could move it anywhere too. So I could go back to the living room, and it won't be as like the last time I tried the living room was kind of corrupt. I don't think it was this. I think it was the video that was messed up. The video file was messed up, but the audio was smooth. But those would be the two biggest things I want to get at the moment. Anything else like small, I mean, like I still do kind of want some AirPods. I did find my earbuds the other day. They were like in some old shorts. They weren't washed, thankfully, but I'm glad I found them though. That's really, I'm really happy I found them. But I kind of do want a new pair of AirPods because they were goated. They're the goated headphones right now. And I would get the pros, but I think I'm gonna wait. I think I'm playing the waiting game for like a good amount of stuff. I'm playing the waiting game on PS5s. I don't know. I might be waiting too long. I don't know when they ever gonna like restock, or if they're gonna do the PS5 Pro, or how many years it's gonna be until they get that going. Excuse me. And I'm playing the waiting game on Apple because they did do that new iMacs, but I want the new iMac Pros when they come out. Plus, I'm hoping they have like a black color or something. If not, I'll just get like a regular silver because I don't need a color. I don't know. I'm just simple with it. I would like all my like tech and stuff just to be like the same, like silver or black. And I'm playing the waiting game on those too. And I'm gonna play the waiting game on the AirPods. So like in September, when they announce like the new stuff, and they probably gonna do AirPods Pro 2, that's when I'm gonna cop them. That's when I'm gonna get them. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna stick with these earbuds for the whole summer. Oh man, but AirPods were goated. You could just be in the one room, and you leave your phone on the charger in the one room. You be in the kitchen doing the dishes or something. Oh, that was goated. That was A1. I miss that, but gotta do what you gotta do. But like, there's nothing I really need right now from Amazon. Not that I know of. I need some batteries though. You can't see the whole thing, the whole setup, but I have a bookcase that's on top, like it's a horizontal bookcase that's just hanging above my desk. And I have these little circular lights I got off of Amazon, and I put them up there. But I don't know if like the batteries, and it's crazy. Like these are Duracells. Like these are like the top A ones in the industry, and they just died on me. Like they died faster than the ones from the dollar store, which is crazy. And I haven't even used them that long. Cause the first round I had them for about like 2-3 months, the dollar store boys, and then they started to go out on me. But then these joints, I think they didn't even last a month, which is crazy. You would think, unless I got some bootleg Duracells, off-brand. They had the brand. I got it from Costco. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I got a bad package. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we at 10:30, 10 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, okay, we doing good. But no, I don't need nothing from Amazon at the moment. Like, I haven't really bought anything. And it's not even just because to save money, even though I do want to save money, because like I said, I'm going to get that lens. I think that's more for, because, I still like to do the video photography thing. So I kind of want to get that lens because I just want to simplify my whole setup. It's just 35, 50, and then the 24, and that'd be cool. So I'm gonna get that 24. That's probably the one thing I'm just after right now. But like, even like shoes, I could get more clothes. I really could, because I don't have a lot of jeans. I have like 2 pairs of jeans, and I don't wear jeans that often. And it's the summertime, but you like on a night out, like when I went to dinner with my parents, I had to put on that one pair of jeans I always put on, and it's just like, you ain't got versatility with your jeans, man. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got cracking with these topics. What's funny? I would tell y'all, I recorded this before. Like, I tried recording this before. I wasn't feeling the energy before. I had to restart, redo it. You're not always gonna get it the first time. It's funny I say that, but like the first couple podcasts, I would just do one takes, and it's like, yeah, that's cool. Maybe I'm just overthinking it now. But let me see. Oh, here's something. So there's always 2 types of people when it comes to this, right? For like R. Kelly, right? Yeah, he is a dirtbag, dirty dirtbag that deserves to be put underneath the jail, right? But there's always 2 types of people when it comes to him, or like Michael Jackson, right? There's the people on this side that's like, nah, we don't support. Not supporting his music, not supporting nothing. Nope, not done with him. And there's people on this side that's like, well, I could still like the music, but him as a person, no, I'm done with him. Trash. And I am on that side because he has some bangers. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. He has some bangers. And that's just how it is. Like I said, grimy dirtbag forever and ever, but Step in the Name of Love, it's just that joint, like he just has some joints. And then people like with Michael Jackson, right? I believe, this is my opinion, we give Michael Jackson a slide. He slide. What am I trying to say? We give him a pass because I think only because he passed away, right? That's why we only give him a pass, because we all know he touched them kids. Like, let's just keep it a buck. He slept with them kids. Like, come on. I watched the interview. He holding hands with this kid. I'm like, oh man, that ain't no. And I feel like if he was still alive, he'd be the same. We treat him just like R. Kelly. I swear we would. But since he passed away, oh no, he couldn't have done that. Da, 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 da. Oh man, but this whole interviews, man. And here's my thing: who like orchestrated these interviews together? Who I don't know. And not only just who like put it together. Why did he agree to that? Like, I guess he thought it was that okay to do stuff with the kids. Like, he was like, I'm gonna go on video with this to tell my truth. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then not only that, you put it out, like, you don't think about like your reputation or nothing. But I guess, like I say, he's probably that okay with it. But like, my man's R. Kelly not thinking like there's something wrong with their mind. It's like I said this in the last one. Like, not everyone was meant to be famous. Not everyone was meant to have such limelight, because we give the wrong people the right amount of attention. Like we give grimy people too much attention. We give just backwards minded thinking people the wrong attention. That's how I feel. But yeah, both dirty, both dirty. But it's like I said, we can't convict Mike. He's gone. So, but I still feel like I'm still on that side. It's like I think I could separate the art from the artist. It's like that even with like actors, right? There's these two actors from The Mandalorian. They had spoke out about I it was something with Trump or something with like LGBT. I don't remember. I don't even think I could really pull it up. Yeah, I don't think I could pull it up. But they did something and they got like stupid backlash off of it. And I and then they just was like, nah, F her, da 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 da. We not messing with her. We not messing with that dude. It's like, yo, like I think they got fired because Disney got to keep this like A+ reputation going on that all our and it's like and it's crazy because it's like their thinking is like if you're not on this way of thinking or doing stuff, you will be fired and kicked out. If you don't do stuff our way, our thinking, you're gone. Which that just makes that look like a real monopoly, a real not Nazi, but like what am I trying to say? Just like real that's crazy. You can't voice your opinions is what I'm saying. You can't voice your opinions about anything on your social media that has nothing to do with Disney, but Disney could still can you out of here, which is crazy. One time, you don't even get like a warning. You're just gone. And it's like, how do you replace? You just gotta write her out. Like, how do you replace her? And they were both great actors in there. Like, I loved them in that second season. They were both cool. How do you get rid of them? Well, I guess the one dude he did, like his character did die, so that's one. But old girl is like, what did you say? I just want to part ways. Da, 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 da. Like, how do you write them out? It's just it was weird, kind of like how they did in Star Wars. Because Harrison Ford didn't want to do it no more for the Return of the Jedi, so they're gonna make Billy D. Williams gonna be like Han pretty much, but then he came back, so like the story was kind of weird, Like how do you write that? I don't know, but a lot of people have a problem separating the art from the artist. Like when the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the dude who played like the secret the I don't know, the bad guy Captain America pretty much. They did not, they were like furious at that man because they were really like genuinely upset of the character. They were attacking the actor, and it's like a lot of people don't know how to separate art from the artist, whether it's music, movies, TV, just anything. Like it's crazy. I don't get how they can't do that. That you're so like minded. Like my man's is playing a character and you're mad at him. Like it's kind of both sides. It's like, okay, he's doing his job because he is making you mad, but it shouldn't make you mad to the point where it's like you have to attack this dude on Twitter or his like Instagram or something. That's why most actors that did like the prequel films for Star Wars, they're not on social media. Like Natalie Portman, she ain't on. Oh, I don't think she was on there, but she had to get off the internet for a long time because they were just trashing that woman. Anybody who was in there who played in them prequels, they had to get off the internet, or they're not on the internet right now because they got trashed. It's like they're playing a character. They can't help that. If you gonna attack anybody, go attack George. I don't know. Go attack George Lucas or something. I don't know. Now you can't even do that no more. Now you gotta attack Disney now. This is just wait. Disney gonna own everything. Disney, Amazon, What else? Who else? Who else? Them two, they's gonna own everything. Give it some time. Give it some time, and when that happens, play this video back. Play this part of the podcast back. Oh man. I was thinking about something a couple of days ago about when this podcast blows up, and like a lot of it's not even just with like people who do podcasts, like people who do music or anything, and they all the labels want to get them, or they want to sign them to them, to like their label or anything. And I was thinking, I'm like, I wouldn't do that. I would never do that. And I would never do that because I want the most creative control of my own show as possible. Like I feel like you're kind of selling out a little bit if it's that type of deal where it's just like, oh, they're in control of whatever, they can do whatever they want. You're selling out, I feel like. Cause like if I wanted to get like a certain person to if I wanted to interview somebody, like if I wanted to interview a high artist, like a higher celebrity or something, it's like, oh, well, these people gotta go through their contracts, and they gotta go through their contracts, and make sure everything's right. Well, you could just be like two dudes just kicking it, without like all that. Excuse me. I would get like a manager though. Like I get a manager and like a lawyer, of course, because that just seems smart. But no, I would never like sign to like Spotify or Apple Podcast. Like I wouldn't sign to one of them too, cause I think it's unfair. Cause it's like I didn't know. Well, I knew, but it's like I forgot. I was trying to find the Joe Rogan podcast on Apple, their podcast, and I'm like, yeah, where is this at? And I'm looking on YouTube. I'm like, yeah, that's on YouTube. But I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh yeah, he signed a deal with Spotify, and it's crazy because Adam, who does the No Agenda podcast, he had told him like a couple months ago, like, don't do that. Like, don't sign to Spotify. We got to keep this as independent as possible for all podcasters, so they can just have as much control over their shows as possible. And Joe was all like, yeah, I'm with you. Da, 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 da. Next thing you know, this man unsigned, and it's like, why? I wouldn't do that. That's just me. Even if I was like an artist, I would never sign. It would just be me. It's my label, And I wouldn't sign anybody either, because it just feels like you become them, And it's like, whenever you sign somebody to something, you gotta expect you gotta get money back from those people, So I would never do that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't sign nobody. It would just be me. And then it's like, yeah, like this is one artist named Russ. He's completely independent, so he can work with anybody he wants to, drop whenever he wants to, does like whatever, however he wants to, whenever he wants to. And I'm like, I would want to do that too. Well, I wouldn't want to be like, I have to like clock in for work, or like make it feel like a real job, where it's like you're still it's still under the man, Why would you want to have like your show be owned by somebody else? I don't know. I don't want to do that. I would never do that. I wouldn't do that. I don't care how much they try to pay me. Like, because most of that money, they just fronting it, They just fronting you the money so you can just get owned by them. So I wouldn't do that. Here's something. This kind of been trending a little bit because Jerry Trainer, who plays Spencer off of iCarly. So I guess he was on Tinder, right? And he matched with this one lady, and this woman goes to post it all on social media. This happened like 2-3 weeks ago, but she posted it all over social media that like, oh, look who I just matched with, da 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 da. And I'm like, yo, you just fumbled the bag, bro. Like, why are people like exposing like DMs or just anything, any type of any celebrity is like talking to them about? Because now it's like y'all, I can't trust you now because you done posted this everywhere. When it's like you could have kept this so low key, under the radar. No one would have to have known. You would have been set, bro. He's an actor, man. You would have been set, man. I don't get people like that who like just quick to put stuff everywhere. That just shows how much clout. Like what you do it for? 100,000 retweets. Like okay, that's one time. You're done for it. That's it. Your 5 seconds of fame. That's literally it. Fumbling the bag. Boy, let me tell you, let someone try to talk to me. Ain't nobody gonna know. They nobody gonna know. Man. Y'all just fumbling the bag out here for some clout. For clout? I'm ashamed to call y'all my generation. It's crazy. It's crazy. Oh, something else that just happened, and it spread it kind of like wildfire. It's a video of T-Pain. He was talking about how he was on the plane going to the BET Awards, and there was Usher in the back, and Usher had called him back there. Hold on, what's his on right? Okay, I can tell this. And he was calling him to the back of the plane, and basically he was saying like, you ruined music. That's what he told T-Pain. And T-Pain said like it put him like in the that was the tipping point that put him into the depression, in his like 4-year long depression. And I'm like, so because my man's used auto-tune and used it like amazingly, you think he ruined music? Like who says that to somebody, especially when your peers? And the thing is like, he could sing without the auto tune, right? But it's like, just because he uses it, it makes it like sound even better, you know? Like it's got a cool effect on your voice. Like why would you tell somebody you ruined music? That's coming from the guy. That's coming from the guy who mentored Justin Bieber, bro. Oh man, this man Usher is getting clowned on. You know who else is getting clowned on? Ben Simmons. Oh man, that man got to get off the internet for like the next week, man. Not until something else break in the basketball world. But it's like, I was talking to my dad about it today. I'm like, man, that man getting clowned, huh? It's like, well, he never did say he was a shooter, and I'm like, you make a good point there. Like he's not like out here. See, it'd be even worse if he was bragging about, yeah, I got this. But it's like the way he taking these shots, man. Like he'll like look like he going up to shoot, but then he'll like alley oop it over to like old boy in the corner over there. And I be like, what? Just try it. Like I wouldn't. I don't think he would get as much hate right now. I mean, he still would, because come on, it's the internet. But like, if you at least tried to do something, if you at least tried, I give you that. But since you're scared of I don't know who on Atlanta, you just scared of them or something. You getting clowned on right now, man. Everybody in their mama getting clowning on that man right now. Even the women are getting. I don't know what time is that. Even women who ain't really into basketball is clowning that man. I'm like, man, you gotta get off the internet, bro. And it's so crazy that like this man gets paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to play like that. I'm like, man, if he could do that, why? What's stopping average? No, I'm sorry, I was looking at the time. I'm like, what's stopping like average Joe like me from going out there who ain't got no handles, can't do none of that? Yeah, it's time. Okay, give me a second. Hold on. We back. This is the second time recording this one too. If y'all could just see the outtakes I be having, oh man. What were we talking about? Ben Simmons, and then that just turned into just another thing and another thing. It just did sound right. I'm like, what am I talking about? I was talking about like bugs, right? I don't know how I got on that topic. It was on like 5 minutes, but from Ben Simmons, it turned to just like a rant. Oh yeah, because I was talking about fish flies, and they just turned to a rant about bugs, and I'm like, who cares about bugs, man? I was just saying, I'm just gonna explain it. I was just saying like where do bugs go in like the wintertime and stuff, or like when bugs die? Like think about like houseflies, right? Do they just drop out the air, or like what happens, you know? Or like butterflies, do they? What happens to, like, you just seen like a flat butterfly on the ground? He just gone. I was saying that because I was just asking like, what purpose do bugs serve? Like, why did God make bugs? For what? That's there's that verse that say His ways are above our ways, and yes, they are, because I can never imagine making fish flies, wasps, dragonflies, cicadas. Them mugs are going crazy right now. Like, what purpose? Why? I thought God made all things in the beginning to be good. What is that? What is that? Why? What does that have to do with anything? What do cicadas got to do? Above my knowledge, I don't know. But no, I just want to come in here real quick, just talk about a couple things. Um, I'm calling this now. Replay this when it happens. The Suns are gonna take the NBA Finals. They just gonna take it, man. They just beat the Clippers. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. I mean, they the only team that ain't got nobody injured. They're literally, yeah, literally, man. They got the full squad because well, I mean, they were out last year, like early, so they got a good amount of recovery time. Like the Lakers, they didn't have a lot of recovery time. They went back to back, and I can see why people were getting injured and everything. Not even just them, like a lot of teams. I can see that. But yeah, Suns are gonna take it. I see it now. I see it now. I really see it now. Uh, Detroit just got that first pick in the draft. I'm like, oh, we might go up this year. I was did I say, I wonder if I said this already, but I made this joke, right, where I was like, people still out here with like Trump merch, like they shirts and they hats and like the stickers on their car. They got them out there like Detroit fans be having Pistons gear on. Like, you lost, buddy. Like, it's over. You still rocking this merch like we still going strong. We ain't going strong, but Detroit might be going strong. I don't know. We got to see what's gonna happen. It's like I said a couple podcasts ago, I would try to keep the sports updated in there. Even though I'm not like a big sports head, I still want to at least like incorporate like a little section of sports. I think I want to start like, that's why I want to, well, I don't even really need that thing for it, but it'd be just cool to have the roadcaster things. I could like implement the different sounds. It's like, this segment we're gonna talk about da 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 da. We're gonna do sports section, and I just make like some sounds and whatever. Cause I mean, not like it's lame right now, but I would want to liven this up a bit, since I don't have another person with me. I gotta do something else to make this more lively. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna get that within like the next month or so. It's just like, it's $600. I'm like, oh my gosh. Gotta do it. Gotta save. Gotta save up for it. But I thought that stopped for a minute. That being said, I ain't got nothing else for real. So if you're watching on YouTube, hit me with the thumbs up. Subscribe, comment something if you're new. Apples, but I be saying like to give me like a rating, but like, well, yeah, give me a rating. 5 stars if you will. 5-star quality, A1 quality with this A1 quality sounding microphone, you know. Um, Apple, Spotify, Google, Anchor, wherever you're listening on. I don't know any other podcast thing. Oh, you know what I wanted to say earlier about the Adam Curry thing with the Joe Rogan when he was saying like he wanted to make okay, this the last one, right? So he made this other network pretty much, and it's called Podcasting 2.0 because apparently I didn't know this, but if you say like something real, I don't know about real political, but like if you say something like wild or like too wild, you know, on here and like on Apple and stuff, and if you get like popularized and everything and people really hear about it, they will shut you down. Like they will shut you down like, everywhere. And so podcasting 2.0, it the way my coworker described it to me, it pretty much you could say whatever you want and you could reach a little more people like who do the podcasting, and apparently you can incorporate the system where people could donate to you, but they won't donate like money. They'll donate cryptocurrency to you, a certain type of crypto. And I tried looking into it. It's like super complicated though. I don't know if I was on the wrong website, but like I tried to sign up for it, and I'm like, yo, I got like 12 episodes. Like, can I put my stuff on there? And like, this is weird. I don't know. I gotta like research it some more or something. But like, it's a dope idea for like independent people. Like, I think it would still go on. Well, I don't know if they blocked you or anything off like Apple and stuff, but like I feel like for me, I just want to reach a wider audience, you know. But I feel like I've done that already. You know, I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Anchor, Apple, Google. I don't know the rest of them, but I mean, I put this on TikTok. Excuse me, I put it on TikTok. Twitter, Instagram. I don't really use Facebook, so I don't really put it on there. Yeah, I don't know, but that was my last thing. Just so the podcasting 2.0. Joe don't really need that because I don't really think he's saying nothing too wild, you know. But because he's already up there, you know. So I don't know, but that's it for me. Like I was saying, YouTube, if you want to hit me with the like, subscribe, comment something you want to see, hear, like, dislike, whatever. Um, Hit me with a rating. I'll see you in the next one. It's going to be coming probably on Friday, honestly. So, see you on Friday. Peace out.